So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K21. Today's video, we are going to be fixing the shit show of a situation that is in Los Angeles. So yes, I'm talking about the Clippers, not the Lakers, the team that blew a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets. Who knows? It's possible the Lakers will do the same thing, but today we're going to be working on the other side of LA. You know, the least fans of LA. This team doesn't really have a ton of them, but we take a look at this roster. There's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of talent, and you're wondering how a team like this blows a 3-1 lead in Pandemic P and Doc Rivers. Just it's not a good mix. So we're going to work on this. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to trade Paul George. I'm not saying I'm not going to trade Paul George. I'm not saying I'm going to fire Doc Rivers. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. There's so many things that I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm probably going to leave the team the same way it is for year number one. Is Paul George a free agent at the end of this year? He is a player option, and so does Kawhi. Okay, so I might actually look to move him right now. I didn't know his contract was about this year. I forgot we move ahead in the contract. So guy like Montrezl Harrell, he technically is a free agent this season, even though we are technically on the next season. Just obviously we don't have the off season yet, so they can't update anything because, you know, we had a fucking pandemic. But yeah, Lou Will, just 34 years old. I love the guy. He's one of the best six men of all time. I just don't think he really fits here. I think there's a bunch of teams trying to out there trade for him. I thought the 76ers were interested. Probably going to look to move him. So we definitely do have some moves to make. You guys know I love Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly, you know, kind of should definitely humble himself after the way he just played in those playoffs, especially against the Nuggets. But I think Zubats is fine. I didn't really pay close attention to him, but I think he's, 23 years old, 78 overall, and a pretty good contract, and probably play decent for us. I just think we need a little youth on this team. If I'm being honest here, I think we do need a little bit of youth. So Kawhi's obviously not going anywhere. That's going to be like the one lockdown piece, not moving. But Montrezl Harrell also really didn't play that well, I feel like. So we got a couple things to do here. I'll see you guys with the trade or two. First trade here is going to be coming with the Sacramento Kings. Us giving up another first-round pick is probably not the smartest thing in the world, but we are getting two really solid, and one's decently young. The other one's kind of in the middle of the pack. But De'Aaron Fox is going to come in and be our new starting point guard. I wasn't really going to probably keep Montrezl Harrell here much longer anyways. Getting rid of Lou Will, it kind of hurts the bench probably a little bit, and the first-round pick just sucks just because, again, this team does not have a lot of first-round picks. But what do they actually have? Yeah, we have literally one first-round pick right now. That is not good. I was hesitant, but I think I'm going to do it. We're getting 6 years younger here with Devin Booker. The way he played in the bubble kind of put me over the edge a little bit. So Pandemic P, Paul George, heading over to Phoenix. Also, this doesn't mean I think Paul George is bad. I just really like the value here we're getting with Kelly Oubre as well. Two 24-year-olds for a guy who's 30. Does have a player option at the end of this year. Might accept it, but I really feel like we're getting the better end of the deal here. So Devin Booker, Kelly Oubre Jr., welcome to LA. Paul George is officially no longer a member of the Clippers, and that's not me saying that I think they're going to trade him. I really don't know what's going to happen. Anything is really possible. I don't really know what kind of value they're going to get if they were to, put him up. So we will see. But as of now, we have a new backcourt here. I don't really know how good it is defensively. I'm really not sure how good Fox is defensively. I know Booker's not the best defensive player in the world. I don't love the front court of Morris and Zubats, especially when I think this team can compete for a championship in year number one. I think the bench with Oubre and Bogdanovic is going to be absolutely great. I think probably keeping Beverly here as well is a good idea. I just think he's going to be good defensively. So Reggie Jackson's probably a little bit expendable right now. I don't know, though, because I like my 9-man rotations, and ultimately Kawhi doesn't need a backup, but I really do like Kelly Oubre Jr. I think he can contribute a lot on this bench. So I might actually end up keeping him and go with a 10-man rotation, but we will see. I think I do want to make one or two more moves. So Miami wants to give me Duncan Robinson. I'd kind of be stupid to say no for Reggie Jackson and Patrick Patterson. So Duncan Robinson, welcome to the team. Dude's been absolutely lighting up my Celtics so far in the Eastern Conference Finals. But he's going to be my new backup shooting guard, which means I can now move Bogdanovic, who is making a little bit more money, maybe for somebody who can just be a big man off the bench for us. And then might just keep a 9-man rotation, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. We're kind of playing positionless basketball at this point in time. Larry Nance Jr. and Jordan Bell. This isn't bad. This could complete a 10-man rotation for me. Clint Capella. I do have to give up Pat Beverly, though. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't think. I think I do want to let Zubats progress a little bit. So, with the lesbian. No, I'm not going to do it again. I did it last video. All right. I think Jeremy Grant here would be important. Torrey Craig on the bench as well. I could probably trade Torrey Craig. So, Jeremy Grant, welcome to this team. Good stretch 4 off the bench. He's honestly kind of more of a 3 in my opinion, but 6'8" can definitely play the 4 a little bit. So, Torrey Craig and Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann is only 24 and is on a pretty good deal, but if I can, maybe go ahead and get a better backup big man for him, I will see, because I will do a 10-man rotation. So let's see. Torrey Craig. I forgot we have Landry Shamet as well. Actually, I'll probably throw him in the deal. I just think Duncan Robinson is going to be really good off the bench for us for probably a little while, so I don't really see a reason to, change anything there. I'm looking for a center. My boy Billy Hernangomez is here, and we also get Cody Martin. Welcome to the team. So that is a 10-man rotation at this point in time. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we are doing a 10-man rotation under Doc Rivers. So this is kind of Doc's prove it chance. If we don't get to at least the West Finals, he's probably going to be gone, if I'm being honest here. So Ouber's going to get around 25. Beverly with around, Beverly's playing less than Duncan Robinson. He's going to be real important here. We're going to go probably like 14 here. Duncan Robinson 16, 22. Forgot we're doing a 10-man. I'll do 10 here to Hernan Gomez. So let me go ahead and reallocate these to the starting 5. 31 here, probably 31 here as well. Actually, we'll do 32. Kawhi 36. Devin Booker needs to play 34. Oh boy. Okay. 35, 33, and I'll just give it 36 here. All right, that's how it's going to look here for year number 1. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker's our new backcourt. Kawhi Leonard's here, Marcus Morris, and Ivica Zubac. Bench got a lot better, in my opinion. Kelly Oubre Jr., Duncan Robinson, Pat Beverly, Jeremy Grant, and Billy Hernan Gomez. We'll see how this team does. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. Seems like it happens every time at the end of year number 1. LeBron is your MVP. 48 wins for us. Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm not just going to all blame it on Doc Rivers. I think we definitely need to address the front court a little bit, so I will probably work on that this offseason, but as of now, we will see what happens in these playoffs. LeBron is your MVP, as I mentioned. They just took out Rookie of the Year. Good for 2K. Good for 2K. Thank you. Jeremy Lamb is your 6th man of the year. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved goes to Tony Bradley. Mike Budenholzer is your Coach of the Year. That's good. Thank you. Thank you, 2K. They finally did something good for my league. So we are in the playoffs here as a 5 seed. We're going to take it on Golden State in the first round. We take a look at the standings right now. One game behind. I mean, it's not like we were tremendously bad. Like, that's my thing right now. We weren't really that bad. We take a look at player stats. Kawhi, Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, only 15 points a game? That'd be a little bit higher than that. Morris. What? Huh? Did somebody fuck with my rotation? How does that... What in the world? What in the absolute world? The man didn't play a minute a night. How'd he average 10 points a game? Oh, 2K. Come on. Oh, this fucking game. Rebounds went to Zubac and assists was De'Aaron Fox. I don't get it. I'm trying to look at team stats right now. Points per game wise, we were, oh boy, probably not very high. Okay, we were 12th, 119 points a game. Defensively, though, we were, let's see. Where are we? Clippers. Okay. Not very solid. We obviously have to work on that this offseason. All right, we got Golden State here in the first round. Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Pascal, and Marquise Chris. They got Donkey coming off the bench now. Yeah, this is going to be, it's an interesting first round matchup with that entire team healthy and probably the better coach, if we're being honest here. We're up 3-1 right now, 3-2, and we do close them out in 6. That's kind of promising. We got the Battle of LA that everybody wishes we got to see here in round number 2. Rondo, Green, LeBron. Why can't you update LeBron's picture? You updated literally everybody else's picture, just not LeBron? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, I would not be surprised we lost this team. We're down 3-0 really quick right now, 3-1, and we're making a little bit of a battle, but we end up losing in 5. I'm not mad or surprised we lost that team. I just think I'm going to have to make a pretty big decision on the coaching this offseason, but we will see. So, Lakers and Denver Nuggets, same, Western Conference Finals as this year. It's Toronto and Brooklyn over there in the East. Yeah, they have Kevin Durant back, and Kyrie, so something's probably going to change. Brooklyn does go on to win the finals, and Kevin Durant's your finals MVP. So, that is that for year number 1. Not the best year. Not really what I thought was going to happen. I thought we'd be in the West Finals at a minimum, but 48 wins probably is not going to cut it. So we're going to head up to, we'll do the draft lottery even though we don't have any picks. I know you guys sometimes like to see that. Hornets are probably, Hornets, Pistons, or Knicks are probably going to get the number 1 overall pick. And nope, it's the Bulls. Why do I even speak? All right, CFO, Kevin Nicholson, you're fired. Doc just has good ratings. Like, Sam Cassell, I'm going to let go. But Doc does have good ratings. Like, there's really no reason to fire him. Like, 2K's algorithm, like, really just, like, all you need is good ratings. I don't know, though. Otis Newman, and if Popovich is here. He's here. Like, am I just not going to sign probably if it's either him or Phil Jackson is the best head coach in NBA history? I'm going to move on from him. We're going to go ahead and try to get Greg Popovich on this team. I'm going to give him a lot of money to come from San Antonio. I just think it's probably a smart move. So we officially signed Greg Popovich. He's going to be the new head coach here. I gave him a lot of money to be a head coach. So, I mean, we do probably, is Steve Ballmer the richest owner in the NBA? I think he probably is. All right, we do have the 23rd overall pick in round number 2 right now. I'm probably, unfortunately, not really going to be using that. What I'm going to try to do right now is trade all 3 of these guys and get first-round picks for all of them, hopefully, and then I'll see you guys probably at team player options. Okay, so we're here at team player options. Kawhi does end up declining. I'm obviously going to try to bring him back. I just can't say this name. I'm sorry. You guys know who I'm talking about. He averaged 10 points. I'll bring him back. I just don't really think he's probably going to play too much. Chris Silva, no. De'Aaron Fox, no. Duncan Robinson, yes. Amir Coffey, no. Jonathan Motley, no. So Fox and Robinson are 2 big free agents. Obviously, priority number 1 is Kawhi Leonard. Got to make sure he comes back. So Giannis is here. And I do have money for Giannis technically, but I'm still going to probably take Kawhi. So unless just Kawhi just doesn't want to sign here, then I'll, go after Giannis. But Kawhi Leonard wears #1 offer, so that's perfect. So Anthony Davis is also here. He has an offer from the Hawks right now. Interesting. Fox is restricted. Jeremy Grant would not mind bringing back a 3-year, $10 million a year. It's a pretty team-friendly deal, for being honest. So Kawhi Leonard, Jeremy Grant, welcome back to the team. Morris is, unfortunately, I didn't even have bird rights on him, so I really can't bring him back. I'm definitely not renouncing the rights on De'Aaron Fox or Kelly Oubre Jr. or Duncan Robinson. What in the world? But, he doesn't renounce the rights automatically on Amir Coffey or Jonathan Motley. What in the world? So, things I don't get about this game is that's a fact right there. All right, let's see right now. So, we really only... I don't know why we don't have bird rights on other people. Fox is going to... I'm just going to match that right here. So I guess I can't bring back Duncan Robinson even though he's restricted. I think he's restricted. And Kelly Oubre Jr. I guess is just gone. Is that a thing? Do I just not get any sort of rights on him? I don't know, man. We will see. If he's in free agency, I'll try to bring him back. Fox is coming back, and we should be good. I don't have bird rights on Robinson, but he is restricted, so he really can't go anywhere. The game will let me match it. All right, let me do some investigating right now. Oh, so it does let me bring back Kelly Oubre Jr. I don't know. I don't really get it, but it let me bring him back. And then shooting guards, Duncan Robinson, I cannot bring back, but I can match anything he gets. All right, so he'll be back on this team, which is kind of important for me. I think Oubre Jr. honestly might be in a trade. Maybe I might try to package a couple guys together, maybe make some sort of trade to get either a better power forward or a better center. Probably a better power forward for now. So I don't think this is the smartest move in the world, especially for a 32-year-old making almost $40 million a year. But we're going to bring in Blake Griffin. I have to give 1 first-round pick in a second for Kelly Oubre, and I am getting rid of Pat Beverly. I know. Somebody's going to be mad that I didn't get rid of him sooner. But Blake Griffin's going to be our new starting power forward next to Zubac. I'm fine with, I don't know how to say his name. I'll try to look it up and see. I just can't pronounce that for now. But, all right. So I need a backup point guard, and I need a backup shooting guard. Hopefully Duncan Robinson can just come back, and we can call this a day. Point guard department, DJ Augustine, actually really not that bad. So DJ Augustine hopefully going to come in here. Hernan Gomez can go. I'm definitely going to make sure I get Robinson back. He's very, very crucial to this bench, and then I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. So Blake Griffin regressed 2 points, so I put him up in the trade finder, and I was not expecting to get offered Rudy Gobert from Oklahoma City. I don't really know how he's there, but yeah, I'm going to take that. I think Rudy Gobert is an obvious upgrade, so he's going to be our new starting center. The thing is now we don't really have a starting power forward. I mean, we do have Jeremy Grant here. I don't mind that, but I'd like to maybe get a little bit better. So it might mean that I have to trade Ivica Zubac right now. I'll see. And just like that, we're going to be picking up Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic. I moved Zubac to power forward just so I can get a little bit higher trade value for him. Aaron Gordon's probably the better player right now, for being honest. So, welcome to the team, Aaron Gordon. I might be out of luck in the backup power or backup center department right now, so that might be the one thing I have to work on if I want to trade Owundu and Trevon Graham right now. Travion, whatever it is, I apologize. But Owundu and Travion Graham, I'm just looking for some sort of center right here. That's a somewhat high overall, and of course I just don't get offered a single fucking center. I mean, obviously, because why would I? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense if I be way too easy. All right. Alex Len, can I afford you? Not really. Do you want to take the minimum? And he's not going to take that. Okay, how about Kelly Olynyk? Kelly Olynyk, you want to come in here? 76 overall. Perfect. Kelly Olynyk, welcome to the Clippers. So he's going to be my new backup center. I am doing a 9-man rotation. I'm sorry, Pop. Let me go ahead and set this lineup. So Robinson's definitely going to be my 6-man. Grant in here probably around 17 a night. Olynyk with 14. And then DJ Augustine. Ooh, he's down to a 73. I didn't even notice that. But he's fine. Gobert around 34 a night. Gordon going to be playing around 33. Kawhi 37. That's fine. 33. 34, 34, 34. Actually, no. I'll work on the bench a little bit. We'll go 18 and then 15. All right, that's going to be the rotation here for year number 2. It's definitely an improved starting 5. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, Aaron Gordon, and Rudy Gobert. 3 of these guys are not the best defensive players. 2 of them are, defensive player of the year candidates pretty much every year. Hopefully it balances out a little bit. Duncan Robinson, Jeremy Grant, Kelly Olynyk, and DJ Augustine. So the bench got a little bit worse, but I'm going to sacrifice that for the starting 5 getting better. I will see you guys. Whoops, where am I going? All over the place. I will see you guys at the end of year number 2. All right, so definitely a better second year, 64 and 18 this time. Greg Popovich, obviously, probably an upgrade. And we made some upgrades to this team in general. Luka Doncic, MVP, 35 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Pretty good year from him. LaMelo Ball is your rookie of the year, ending up getting drafted by the New York Knicks. Zach LaVine, 6th man. Who in the world is starting over Zach LaVine, especially in Chicago? Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, is now in Miami. That's a scary sight. Jason Tatum, most improved. The GOAT, and again, Greg Popovich wins Coach of the Year for us. I would like to know immediately who is starting over Zach LaVine. Is it Anthony Edwards? All right, you could have played him at the 4, but Porter Jr. is there. All right, you can figure out this lineup very easily. Kobe White's at the 1, Zach LaVine's at the 2, Anthony Edwards at the 3, Michael Porter Jr. is at the 4, and Wendell Carter Jr. is at the 5. All it really would have taken, but no. We actually do have the Battle LA here in the first round. We're taking on the Lakers. They did lose Anthony Davis, though, so we will check out their starting 5 in just a second. We take a look at player stats, though. Kawhi, 29 points, Devin Booker. De'Aaron Fox back up to where I thought he'd be around. Aaron Gordon, Rudy Gobert, Duncan Robinson, Jeremy Grant, Kelly Olynyk, and then DJ Augustine. I mean, I really do like the makeup of this team. I think we're very, very well put together. Points per game, we were third behind the Hawks and the Celtics. And defensively, we were the best team, or just in front of the Heat. So, we do have the Battle LA here in round number 1, and what the actual fuck? So Giannis always signs with the Lakers. I get that. But why is this an 8 seed? Why, somebody riddle me that. Why is that an 8 seed? I don't get that. It's really annoying. Like, give me literally anybody else. Give me Phoenix. I literally took Devin Booker from them. Give me Minnesota. Makes no sense. We have an easier second round matchup here, in my opinion. Morant, Harrison, DeRozan, Jackson Jr., Valanciunas. It's just makes no sense. We won in 5, so I'm not going to really like keep going about it, but like 2K. Explain to me. Dallas here in the West Finals, Van Vliet, Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nemanja Bjelica, and Kristaps Porzingis. In the East, it's Brooklyn and Atlanta. Brooklyn is the defending NBA champion, so hopefully if we can get by Dallas here, that is. And fucking blew it. We didn't even blow it. Technically, we were losing, but we did blow it in the fact of the department, but I think we were a better team. Dallas goes on to win the finals. Luka Doncic, at the age of 23, is winning finals MVPs out here. So, and regular season MVPs, I guess. So, yeah, final year, final chance. Something's got to change with this team, and I really don't know what it is. We'll go to the draft lottery. I did trade for a decent amount of picks. I don't really know if any of them are going to actually become ours, though. I don't really see Clippers anywhere, so probably not. So, definitely going to make sure I use those picks as trade bait. I'm not firing the second best, if not the best head coach in NBA history. It's just not going to happen. We're going to head up to the draft right now. We have the 29th overall pick. Anybody want to give me a first for that, or all seconds, I'm assuming? And yeah, it's fine. All right, 2 seconds from San Antonio is fine by me. So I didn't draft anybody in today's video, but this team isn't really on the timeline of me drafting guys. Qualifying offers, no. Okay, so we're officially into free agency right now. I really don't think we have any big free agents or any money, to be honest with you. Oh, Aaron Gordon's a free agent. Yeah, he's kind of a big one. I'm actually going to give him $100 million just in case I want to match him up with like some of the big guys right here. So Aaron Gordon, welcome back to the team. Kelly Olynyk can just go. I can probably, if not re-sign him anyways, I'll replace him with somebody probably a little bit better. So Aaron Gordon, welcome back. For now, you're here and you're safe, but I don't know if that's going to be a long-term option for me. I definitely need to make 1 or 2 trades. Gonna try to work on some deal here with the Indiana Pacers, acquiring Domantas Sabonis, an obvious upgrade at the 4 spot. I will give you DJ Augustine. I don't really need him here. Okay, they can't afford it. So that's going to have to be basically all picks, and they agree to that after 2 first-round picks. So, welcome to the team, Domantas Sabonis. Not the best defensive player, but we will work on that hopefully for the time being. So at this point in time, I need a backup center, and DJ Augustine is probably just going to get traded for, I don't know. I'll just take a first, and then I'll figure something else out. So, point guard spot, Thomas Satoransky. It's interesting. What are my center options here? Norvel Pelle and Norvel Pele. I'm sorry, I don't really know exactly how to pronounce it. I'll take Satoransky. He is 30, so it does make me a little bit nervous. We do have 2 trade exceptions, which is not that bad. I did not know we got those. So Satoransky, welcome to the team. Now I'm looking for the centers. I'll probably do Melly and then work on some sort of sign-in trade maybe. So I'll do that. I'll trade him, and I'll see you guys at the start of year number 3. So we're here at the start of the year number 3 right now, the final season. De'Aaron Fox and Devin Booker still our backcourt, both going strong. Kawhi Leonard here. Domantas Sabonis, the only new addition in the starting 5, and then Rudy Gobert, his co-partner there in our front court. Bench, not much change. Robinson, Jeremy Grant. I traded Daniel Gafford, for Daniel Gafford, who was just a first-round pick. And then Thomas Satoransky as well here. So that about does it. We're all set, and I'll catch you guys at the end of year number 3. So end of year number 3, 64-18. Not that bad. Luka Doncic MVP once again. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year, as in Cleveland. Zach LaVine, 6-man again. I don't know how they don't figure that out. I guarantee he's probably averaging more points than Anthony Edwards as well. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, still scary in Miami. Cole Anthony, Most Improved, and JB Bickerstaff. Somebody tied us some wins. I guess it's probably Cleveland. What? Okay. Weird. Actually, I want to check out that lineup. Who's in Cleveland right now that is probably like just as good as us? It's a good starting 5. It's not as good as us, though. Player stats on the year: 11 scoring by Kawhi, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Domantas Sabonis, Duncan Robinson, Rudy Gobert. I mean, this team all around, I think, meshes together really well. Hopefully, we can go ahead and carry that over to the playoffs. Clippers are us, I guess, are second in scoring. Defensively, we are the best team at under 110 points per game. So, Minnesota here in round number 1. D'Angelo Russell, Devin Vassell, Jarrett Culver, Davis Bertans, and Karl Anthony Towns. Hopefully getting by them in 4, maybe 5 at the most, because I really don't think this team can compete with us. Yeah, we sweep them. So, round number 2, we're going to have the Battle of LA once again. Nope, Oklahoma City upsets them. Maybe not even upset. CP3 still an 88 overall. How old is he at this point? 38 years old. CP3 Shea. Denny of D has a new addition here. Jabari Parker. I feel bad for this guy, man. He could have been so good, and then just injuries. It's like ACL after ACL. You got to feel for him. RJ Barrett's on the bench. All right, that's a really solid squad. Bull in there as well. Good for them there in Oklahoma City. Definitely doing a good job with that rebuild. I'm going to be interested to see if Chris Paul gets traded this offseason. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. We're here in the West Finals, us in New Orleans. Tyrell Terry, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Hassan Whiteside. So it looks like they lost Lonzo. Not really sure what they did with him, but I guess maybe they just let him walk, or I don't really know. We're down 2. Oh my God. We just got fucking swept. If I wasn't busy, I'd do a 4th season, but unfortunately I am. I don't know what's wrong with this team. Maybe the Clippers are just cursed. Maybe they're just never going to win an NBA championship. Kyrie goes on. I mean, that Pelicans team is good, but like, I don't know. I get 2K to probably just sucks off Zion and just makes him unbelievable. But we came close. No cigar, though. So I think we definitely improved this team a lot. It's just my opinion. But let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. I keep saying I'm going to get into challenges, but I just keep having to do these rebuilds because these teams fucking suck. It has to happen. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. If you guys can leave a like on the video as well, that'd be absolutely awesome. That about does it for me. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.